So the Nokia Lumia 900 might just be a supersized version of the 800, but it's no more powerful. So essentially, you're paying a premium for a larger screen and a front-facing camera, which is pretty much all the 900 has going for it over the 800. Now, we love the Lumia 800, and it's certainly what Nokia needed to put it back on the smartphone map. The Lumia 900's design, however, is not as desirable. Nokia's replaced the 800's seamless curved display and polycarbonate unibody with a raised screen that looks as though it's been stuck on and doesn't look half as slick. But it does come in thinner at 11.5mm thick, and at 160 grams, it feels just as weighty and expensive. Next to big hitters like the 720p screen-toting HTC One X, the Lumia 900's 4.3-inch 800 by 480 res screen doesn't stand a chance. But with Windows Phone's beautifully bright and bold live tiles to distract you, the clear black AMOLED screen manages to get away with looking almost as good even on a sunny day. And you can expect deep blacks and punchy colours, but colours can appear oversaturated, whites a little yellowish, and pictures not as sharp as we'd like. Now, it's common knowledge that Windows Phone seriously lags behind the App Store and Google Play for apps, but it's reached around 80,000 applications, including nearly all of the essential downloads. So Windows Phone Mango is getting there, albeit slowly. So clearly the Lumia 900 isn't a phone for app hoarders, but rather for those who want to view all of your social network feeds in one place or take advantage of awesome bespoke software like Nokia Maps, Nokia Drive and Nokia Music. Like the iPhone, the Lumia 900 lacks flash support, and browsing tends to fall into sluggish territory compared to its high-end rivals, especially when waiting for pages to render. Still, there's more than enough viewing space. But crippled browsing aside, the Lumia 900's single-core 1.4 GHz processor holds up pretty well. While not blisteringly fast, you won't lose patience with it. The touchscreen itself is nice and responsive as well, jumping around on cue, even to light taps and swipes, and the battery will certainly last at least a day. Now, unlike the 800, the Lumia 900 boasts a 1.3 megapixel front-facing camera for Skype calls or narcissistic photo sessions. Round back, it's the familiar 8 megapixel 720p video affair, and while it might have impressive control options and a welcome camera button on the side, we were a little disappointed by some grainy shots indoors and in low light. And unlike iOS or Android, there isn't a wealth of photo-enhancing apps to sink your teeth into and achieve better shots. But 720p footage is reasonably good. It's just slow to correct exposure as you travel from light to shade, for example, and the level of detail in the frame drops off the more movement there is. So don't be fooled by Nokia's numbering system. Your money will be much better spent on the 800 if Windows Phone is what you're lusting after. Both phones essentially offer identical software and very similar hardware, including the missing micro SD slot. But the non-LTE version of the Lumia 900 doesn't really have enough to offer to steal the flagship Windows Phone crown, unless you're hankering for a bigger screen and a Nokia smartphone. There's no guarantee the Lumia 900 will update to Windows Phone 8 either, so for around the same price you can get much better features elsewhere. Saying that, we are pretty much looking forward to what Nokia does next.